Imagine surviving a terrible accident only to wake up and forget the woman you once loved. Now, imagine your mother using that opportunity to completely erase your wife from your life. That is exactly what happens in this emotional movie. But the most heartbreaking part, their little daughter sees everything: the hatred, the rejection, the manipulation. And trust me, sometimes children understand more than adult things. Stay till the end because this movie starts as a family drama but slowly turns into betrayal, emotional warfare, and a painful fight for love and memory. Welcome back, guys. This is Nollywood movie recap. The movie we are recapping today is When the Sun Sets on Uche Obunabo's TV on YouTube. If you have not joined our membership, guys, join our membership for little token and you will be treated to exclusive movie recap. Thank you. This emotional drama starts amazing actors like Bimbo, Ademoye, Emeka Ike, Dera Osadebe, Rita Edochie, and many more. And honestly, this movie will frustrate you, emotionalize you, and make you question how dangerous family interference can become in marriage. At the beginning, Priscilla and her husband Obina genuinely love each other. They have a beautiful daughter named Ada. From the outside, everything looks fine, but there is one major problem slowly poisoning the marriage. Obina's mother absolutely hates Priscilla. And not ordinary dislike, this woman believes Priscilla used juju to manipulate her son. Come to think of it, I wonder why some mother-in-law hate their daughters, especially those ones who themselves have daughters. I think you should treat your son's wife the way you want your daughter to be treated in her own husband's house. That is my point. Or what do you think? Every little thing becomes an accusation, and honestly, some marriages are not destroyed by outsiders. They are destroyed by family members who never accept the relationship from the beginning. Now, what makes this movie even more emotional is little Ada. Despite being a child, she noticed the tension in the family immediately. Ada realizes her grandmother never treats her mother warmly. Even phone calls becomes awkward. The grandmother pretend network is bad whenever Priscilla comes near the phone. Imagine a child noticing that level of rejection. And honestly, children may stay quiet, but they absorb emotional tension deeply. Ada slowly begins feeling like she and her mother do not belong in Obina's family. That part was honestly heartbreaking. But just when things could not get worse, tragedy suddenly strikes the family. Obina gets involved in a terrible car accident. The injury is severe, and after surviving, he develops post-trauma amnesia, meaning he begins to lose memories connected to his life. Now, pause here. This is where the movie becomes extremely painful because the one person who should help him reconnect emotionally is the same person his mother wants to remove completely. Instead of supporting Priscilla during this difficult period, Obina's mother uses the situation to tighten control over her son. She constantly feeds negative into his ears, still accusing Priscilla of manipulation, still trying to separate them emotionally. And honestly, some people do not want peace, they want control. This woman was less concerned about her son's healing and more interested in destroying his marriage. One major lesson from this movie is this: not every parent know how to let go emotionally after their children get married. Some parents sees marriage as competition instead of partnership. And one thing I notice is especially some mother, because they didn't enjoy their own marriage, they don't want their son's wife to also enjoy a marriage. And when boundaries are missing, marriages suffer badly. Priscilla is now stuck in a painful position. Imagine your husband forgetting pieces of your love story while his family keeps trying to erase you completely. She feels helpless, rejected, emotionally exhausted, and honestly, Bimbo Ademoye acted this role beautifully because you could feel the pain through are silenced. And one thing I like about this movie is Uche Obunabu pairing Bimbo Ademoye with Emeka Ike. Emeka Ike is an OG in Nollywood, while Bimbo is a Gen Z in Nollywood. So these two together was outstanding for this movie. Meanwhile, little Ada keeps trying to hold the family together emotionally. That child becomes the emotional heartbeat of the movie, but Ada eventually begins asking difficult questions the adults themselves are afraid to answer. And Ada starts feeling confused emotionally. Why does grandma hate mommy so much? Why is daddy changing? Why does nobody seem happy anymore? And honestly, this is what toxic family conflict does. Children become emotional casualties. Sometimes adults are so busy fighting each other, they forgot who is silently suffering most. Ada desperately wants peace between everyone, but peace becomes almost impossible when bitterness controls people. Obina himself becomes emotionally torn. His memory loss creates confusion eternally. Part of him feels connected to Priscilia, while another part is influenced heavily by his mother's manipulation. And honestly, memory loss is terrifying because your identity itself starts feeling unstable. Imagine not fully remembering the people you once loved deeply. That emotional confusion was painful to watch. This movie also teaches something important. Love alone is not enough for marriage to survive. Without boundaries, trust, and emotional protection, outside voices can destroy even strong relationships. But the biggest question remains, will Obina finally remember the love he shared with Priscilla, or will his mother succeed in destroying their marriage completely? Because sometimes the people closest to us can become the biggest threat to our happiness. To see how this emotional family drama finally ends, I want you to head over to Uche Ubonabo's TV on YouTube and watch When the Sun Sets. And tell me honestly in the comments, do you think family members interfere too much in marriages nowadays, especially in Africa? Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if this is your first time of coming across this channel. This is Nollywood movie recap, and here we recap Nollywood movie on YouTube, and you decide if you want to watch the full movie. Thank you so much, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.